Okay, let's go. This episode is sponsored by Roy's Custom Fire Trucks. If you want me to wear your hat on my show, send me one. They didn't give me any money for this. I found it at a thrift store, and I have a sneaking suspicion they're out of business. But still, you know what? We're bringing them back. Just kidding. It's not even called Ray's. It's called Four Guys. They're in Myersdale, PA, and they're still killing it. They're not out of business. They're doing fine. Roy's sponsored the video. We're going to do what sold in the past week. 6 things that sold in the past week. I'm going to start off with the cheapest one and go to the most expensive one because I know how marketing works, and I know if I have the best one first, you snakes are going to leave as fast as you can. So I'm going to keep you here and show you the important stuff and then have a treat at the end. We're going to say why I bought these things, why I sold them, what I could have done better, because trust me, I make a lot of mistakes. Let's get right into it. The first one, vintage Cozumel single stitch t-shirt. The VTG you see there, that stands for vintage. VTG means vintage. On Mercari, when you have that 40 character limit, I like to use that because some people have the saved search term VTG on their phone. So when someone lists this stuff, it says, hey, Blake just listed a vintage shirt. You want to buy it? And then they maybe do. I got these shirts. So I guess I should say first, it sold for $11, $9.90 after fees, $3 shipping fee, $6.90. 690 cents. 69 dimes is what it sold for. Why is that worth talking about? Well, for 2 reasons. The first reason, the shirt had a big hole in it, and it was free. I picked this shirt up in a box of shirts, and I just listed them all in Mercari at like $20, and then slowly I lowered the price down. Not all of them sold, but I ended up making, I think, around like 75 or 80 bucks off of these shirts for free. I was gonna make a video about it, but it took like 2 months to sell them all. I mean, to sell a small portion of them, and I think the rest just aren't gonna sell. And so it isn't exactly compelling video. But the point remains, you can actually get, free t-shirts on the side of the road and sell them and make some money doing that. Again, I got $6-7 profit off of this. Not the most in the world, but it's free money, and it's hard to turn down free money. Man, this hat really does not fit my head. Next up is going to be a Tony Hawk video game, right? Well, Tony Hawk is kind of a sports game, so if you saw old Xbox, I mean the original Xbox, the 14-pound giant loaf that would take your teeth out if you got hit with it. So this old Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2X for the OG Xbox, I sold it for $20. Now on the screen, you're gonna see a tax. This is why I didn't answer tax questions for so long, because I didn't know what the heck was going on, but I did know that Amazon was gonna fix stuff. So Amazon, for sales in Pennsylvania, Amazon does all the tax stuff. I don't worry about that. The tax collection responsible party, it even says so on the screen, is Amazon Services, Inc. I'm pretty sure that Amazon is gonna just do this for all the states. I don't know for a fact, don't quote me on it, but I am pretty sure that as states demand that they collect sales tax, instead of strong-arming individual sellers, Amazon just wants to make things go smoothly, so they're gonna handle all of the details. $20 for an old Xbox game. Like I've been saying for years, scan everything, you're gonna find some winners. I bet I got 14 or 13 bucks profit off of this. I paid a dime for it, I paid 10 cents. Next up, some more handheld games. Radica Blackjack 21. This went to a guy in Missouri, and by the looks of his name, he is an older gentleman. I paid $1.50 for this game, and I got $25.10 for it. It sold in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I would estimate my profit after fees is going to be $19 on there. I figure they're going to charge what, 10% or 15% about, and then it's going to be a $3.25 FBA fee. I figure I'll get out of there about $19 profit wise. Leapfrog, my own Leap Top in pink. Now this customer actually bought 2 things from me. I didn't get any extra money like I would if I was a merchant fulfilled seller, where I could have combined shipping. I couldn't do that because that's all FBA, but I really don't care about those extra $2 because I'm trying to sell a large amount of things, not sell things for the largest amount of money I can. If I have to sacrifice 5% to sell 40% more, of course I'll do that. I'm not an idiot. I paid $4 for this. The way I tested it was I didn't test all the buttons. I put it in, it powered on. It's an LCD screen laptop, not a real laptop. It's just a kid's toy. And so as long as there's no of the black pixelation pooling up or any bruising on the LCD screen, it's gonna work fine. You'd be surprised at how sturdy these older toys are. This is probably from around 2010 or 11, and I paid again $4 for it, sold it for 40. I'd estimate my profit after fees and shipping is probably around 30 bucks, 32 bucks. Make sure you drink water. It's a hot one. These Leapfrog, my own Leap Tops, they don't sell, some of them don't sell at all. So you're gonna have to look up the model number, and the model number is not always gonna be what's in the title. So that kind of causes a little bit of difficulty because you have to sometimes go into Google and Google it. But if you can find the listing on Amazon or eBay, I can guarantee you these kids' toys always sell. And if they're educationally tinged toys, they're gonna sell for more because parents want their kids to be smart. They don't want a bunch of dummies running around. They want Leap Tops. This calculator I sold a fun one because I shouldn't have got this much money for it. It sold for $100 almost. $100 if you include the tax that Kenneth, who bought this, is gonna have to pay to the glorious state of Kentucky. He paid $100.65. $94.95 went to Amazon. I probably had to pay, I'd say $14 in fees, you know, including shipping and storage and all that junk. So let's see, what is that? 79 bucks probably is the profit. I paid $5 for this, so I got about $70 profit off of this. The TI-84 Plus Silver Edition Purple. On eBay, this calculator might only sell for 60 bucks, especially during the summer. I knew this calculator was more likely to sell in the fall, and so I didn't list it until July because I wanted to have that 6 months What I mean to say is low storage fees. After 6 months, you get long-term storage fees, so I wanted to avoid those. I knew it would sell in the fall for sure, just a matter of how quickly it would sell, and I got lucky. It sold in like 2 weeks. You know, maybe I could have got $105 for it in fall, but this $95 is just fine with me. The final one, if you're a subscriber to my channel, then you saw me make a video on this on Monday or Tuesday, I think. It is a very rare item. It's the Ping i2 Biku 1 through L full iron set. What the heck is all of that? Well, I'm gonna give you the quick and dirty rundown now, and if you want the 12-minute explanation, which you do, because I guarantee you, if you watch that video, it's gonna help you make more money in your life. You're just gonna come along, you're gonna come across Biku products. Biku stands for beryllium copper, and you're gonna say, oh, I watched the video Blake made about Biku irons. I wonder if Biku hammers sell for more, and guess what? They do. They do sell for more. But that is not what the video I'm making now is about. The video I'm making now is about these specific irons, and these specific irons, I bought them for $12. I sold them for $500 plus shipping. Why are they worth so much? Well, it's the one iron, which is not part of the set. The pitching wedge, sandwich, lob wedge, which is also not part of the original set. I combined them all together. Individually, you can sell golf clubs, but don't ever do it unless you absolutely have to, because the time it takes to sell is so much longer. These clubs sold in one day, 24 hours. That's how long it took them to sold. That's how long it took them to sell. Could I have got more for them? Yeah, I could have. I could have probably got $650 for them, but I could not have guaranteed myself that they would sell with the immediacy they did. I may not have sold them until next year, because with golf clubs, they're a seasonal item, and it's July. There's a month and a half left of golf if you're not living in the South or Southern California. I want to move them as soon as I can, because holding that much inventory for a year, it's not gonna kill me, but I'll forget about it, or I'll, lose interest. It's just, fast money's good money, especially when you're like me and you have probably, I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars of inventory I have in this warehouse. But listing things as fast as I can and selling things as fast as I can is what I have to focus on personally, and Obviously, if you have one thing, get as much as you can for it. But if you're a full-time reseller, maybe consider what matters more, making money overall or making money on one item. It's this one. Surprise. Guys, that was the video. If you like this, let me know in the comments below. I hope you can make some money. And if you like those golf clubs, I have a 12-minute resale deep dive that you can watch. Thank you so much. Appreciate the viewership and have a safe weekend. It's going to be hot.